Oakley.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today we have another tier list video, but this time we have Cheyenne in the house. Yeah. She wanted to do a tier list video ranking British YouTubers, and if you were around YouTube in like 2012 to 2014, you know what's up with the British YouTubers and the British invasion, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Just the ones that we are familiar with, so
let's get started!
Okie dokie artichoke. So we have another tier list that I made myself, and first up we have Dodie.
Dodie? Oh, we're starting off strong!
I love Dodie so much.
I think she might be S tier!
I think so too.
Her music and her like little friendship with paint.
She's literally like the most adorable person to ever
I remember
exist.
like in 2014 when I was on Tumblr, I would like reblog a bunch of stuff because she was so cute. I wanted to be her aesthetic.
I love her song, Sick of Losing Soulmates. That one hits.
Her freckles.
Her outfits.
She's still relevant today too, which is like, kind of
she has like a tour coming up or something.
Yeah. So S tier, I think.
S tier, Dodie's S tier, sorry not sorry. And if you disagree with us on any of these, you're wrong, so. Okay, and then Dan and Phil. I was such a big Dan.
They're also S tier! No, they're like beyond S tier.
No,
if there's something above S tier, they would be there. They're like godly.
Literally, like, because they're great separately and they're fantastic together.
Adorable. There's literally nothing problematic. As far as I know, they've never been problematic in their life.
They're like the most wholesome boys.
Like the way that they're, Dan is not on fire. You know those videos. Those videos, that was like it in 2014.
That was it.
Those were it. With the, I would put on f***ing eyeliner, a cat whiskers too, just to be like that.
I remember I bought their book that they put out. I was like this close to going to their tour.
They are the epitome of 2014 in the best way possible. And it's the fact that they kind of haven't changed at all. They're exactly the same.
I would give anything for them to do Dan and Phil games again.
Oh my god.
I forgot about that.
When they did I Am Bread or whatever, I watched that video like 5 times.
Their Sims stuff too was so good. Like, they're S tier, sorry.
They're S tier.
They're S tier.
Of course.
It's just no question. I still love them. I still watch them, so.
No, I still watch them too. I still watch them too.
Like, anytime like Dan is on Phil's channel, I'm like, oh my god.
And they just moved into another new house
that
together?
house.
Yeah.
Next we have Ollie White.
I wasn't really, he was boring.
He
was boring and he wasn't that cute. And British YouTube takeover, like they were all really cute and he just didn't have.
He was like, I enjoyed like when he was in the big, because I liked like that group of like Casper, Joe, Marcus, and all of them. So I liked like when he was in those videos, but I didn't like watch his.
No, never. I've never watched a video.
Only if they were all also.
Yeah, yeah. And like, where even is he today?
Yeah, I don't. Does he still make videos?
He could have kids for all
I don't know if he still makes videos. Honestly, like
D.
Straight up, just D.
D.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think he had like a good like intro song. I don't remember it now, but I just.
So you did watch one of his videos?
I remember liking it. Yeah, like when the others were on it.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't watch like if it was just.
Next
we have the queen herself, Zoella. You can't make a British YouTube video without putting Zoella on there.
Zoella is the aesthetic. Everybody wanted to look like her. I wanted to look like her. Her hair. I watched all of her like going back to school.
She was like the epitome of the beauty videos back then. Her like hauls.
Yeah, and she's so pretty. She was really sweet.
The only thing is I didn't like watch her religiously.
Neither did I. I would watch when I was really into her brother, which we'll get to later. I would watch more of her stuff just because like he was in it a little bit more. But she's great. She's still like pretty successful.
Oh yeah.
Oh, one thing is that she wrote a book and apparently like it was ghost written. She had a ghostwriter on her book.
I don't know. I was thinking A for her. Out of respect, because I don't know, for me personally, I don't think she's S tier.
No, heck no, not S tier. I would say A or B, but A because she was really it.
She was it. Like you still think of Zoella for certain things.
Yeah, when I think British YouTube, I think Zoella for sure.
So I'd say A, out of respect. Then next we have her brother, Joe Sugg.
Thatcher Joe.
Thatcher Joe.
He deadass was a roof thatcher. He made a roof
literally thatched
video.
roofs.
And he was the short king. He was the short king.
Yes.
And he was the OG short king. He was so cute.
And honestly, like, I'll admit, like, I was a Casper girl at first, but Joe won me over. Surprisingly, I didn't see it coming at all.
We'll talk about Casper later.
I didn't see it coming, but Joe won me over, and I became a Joe girl. Sorry.
He was super, and he like did a lot of like collabs with like celebrities.
Yeah, no, his content was always like really high quality too. Like you could tell he like cared about what he was doing. And then he did some the British version of Dancing with the Stars. Did you see that?
He did?
Yeah, he did that, and then he met like his partner on there. They're dating now. They might even be engaged. S tier. Are they just all S tier? Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, next is Casper. Casper Lee. I love Casper.
Casper was it for me. So back in 2014, I was like big into drawing, right? You know when that everybody had like an art account and stuff like that, and the way that I drew Casper constantly, he was my home screen. He was it for me. He was my home screen. He was my lock screen. He was it. And he looks exactly the same now, but he was really famous. He has a podcast, right?
I think, yeah.
And he like interviews like famous people or something. Casper was so funny.
And him and Joe together was...
Oh yeah, when they lived together.
Oh my god.
When they lived together.
That was the time. And they were like pranking each other.
Oh yeah, the pranks! The pranks! Oh, and he knew his audience was like 14-year-old girl.
Yeah,
me.
no.
He did it so well. He was tall. He's so tall. He had a little lisp.
And he was like goofy.
Yeah, he had a little lisp. And I was dead. He's South African, right? Yeah, he's from South Africa. So not British, but South Africa.
He lived there. So.
Yeah. S tier.
Yeah, no.
S tier. Call me
sorry, like it's
please.
True. Next is Louise. And I did not watch her.
I thought she was annoying.
I only watched her when she would collab with other British YouTubers, like Dan and Phil and stuff. And I thought she was sweet.
She's sweet, but I think, I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly, I think she did a collab with Casper once, and she was like really flirty with him.
Oh, I
didn't like that, so I think I have that like bias against her from when I was 14 years old. But she's sweet.
Yeah, I thought she was really cute, and I thought she was funny when she did collabs with people. I was gonna say C tier.
Because
I don't think she's like
horrible.
White.
Yeah. Sorry, Ollie, we don't hate you. We don't hate you. Oh, I hope you're doing well out there.
Let's put Louise in C. Okay, next we have Jack's Gap, Jack and Finn, Fun Boys.
I didn't get the hype, personally. They're cute, but they weren't spectacular.
I really liked them, but they didn't post that often compared to a lot of YouTubers.
Yeah, and they like disappeared like at their height.
So it was hard to like get connected to them more.
They became like travelers, right?
Yeah.
I know Amber was really into Jack and Finn. You know Amber. You all know Amber on this channel. She was really into them, and there was like a lot of fan fiction about them on Wattpad. Not them together. Not them together.
No.
But there's a lot of fan fiction about them, and I did read a couple, and they're okay, but again, they're boring. They were just good looking. Let's be real. They were just good looking.
Sweet.
They were nice, good looking boys. That's it. But what was so special about them? I say C tier. Again, not Ollie White level. But or B. Okay, I would say put them in B.
I would say B.
I would put them in B. Sweet boys. Call me. I'm still interested.
I'm still interested.
And we're 21 now.
Yeah.
I want Finn.
Okay, I'll take Jack. Okay, next we have Alfie Days.
Ew! Alfie Days. Let's just say it, he's D tier. We gotta establish that right now. He is D tier. He's below Ollie White, actually.
You have such a visceral reaction to Alfie Days. It's so funny to me.
I am so sorry. Alfie Days, even at the height, I was like, Zoella is just way too good for him. Zoella is way too freaking good for him. And he's just annoying. You can say your piece.
He is, yeah, he is kind of annoying. Yeah, no, I never watched him, like, unless he was, again, like, in the big collabs, but I don't have, like, a hatred towards him, like,
no, Alfie Days, something about him bothers me. And actually, was it last year or 2 years ago, he did this stupid like tone deaf video. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where it was like living off of $1 a day or like $2 a day, and then he didn't even do the challenge. Like he dead ass like spent like $200 that day, and people were mad at him because he was being super like, oh my god, how do people live like this? How can anybody live like this?
Me every day.
Alfie Day is D.
I'll put him in D for you. I am sorry to if Sinjin Drowning is watching this video. They love Alfie.
They love Alfie?
Like super randomly. And so one time they were on his live and they were like commenting a bunch and he goes, what's Sinjin Drowning?
Oh, also Alfie's voice sounds like a fake British accent. It sounds fake. Conspiracy theory, maybe he's not even British.
He just wanted to be a part of the British YouTube invasion.
Yeah.
He like tried to jump on that train, and that makes sense.
I see you.
I see you. Okay, now we have the Maynard brothers, Jack and Connor.
Oh.
I mean, they had separate channels, but I just lumped them together because I really liked when they did videos with the other boys because I thought they were funny. Especially Jack is really funny, but Connor is kind of like, I don't know.
Connor.
You could tell he wasn't that into like the YouTube stuff
He's
because he
kinda
was more of like a singer.
Cringy looking, but
He is.
his covers.
He's a good singer. He's a good singer.
I took a pill and a pizza to show Avicii I was cool. I listened to that one. He had a very synthetic voice that was in at the time, you know? It was very synthetic. I respect it.
Very like British singer. Like.
Yeah. I respect it. No.
I liked them. Like they weren't.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say maybe like C or B tier.
Let's put them in C.
C.
They're not quite Jack and Finn.
Yeah.
Like the legacy they left, but definitely not Ollie White or Alfie. Definitely not Alfie level.
Okay, last but not least, we have.
Wait, where's Tyler Oakley?
I said I wasn't including him.
But he was the special one we're gonna include.
Okay, I'll add him.
Come on, you guys know Tyler Oakley. Yes, he's not British, but he definitely was part of the British invasion. Comment if you agree, like, comment. He was with it. Wait, you didn't put Troye Sivan either.
Oh, jeez.
She didn't put anybody. And action. Now we can continue.
Okay.
After the disrespect.
So sorry. Next we have Marcus Butler. Marky Buppa on the tracks, but leave.
Kinda, I don't know, something about him.
I actually had a phase where I did watch some of his individual
No, I
videos.
watched it. I watched it.
Like, he would like blind eat the pizza and try.
He was like pretty close friends with Joe and Casper, so I watched some of it. Something about him though. You guys agree? There's something about him that wasn't right.
I liked when he would rap in the YouTube boy band. Can we talk about the YouTube boy band for a second? That went off.
Cultural
I watched
reset.
that video so many freaking times. I loved it so much. Like that group, even though individually they all weren't great, together it was amazing.
I agree. Cultural reset. But Marcus Butler,
I would say he's like
B or
B.
C. Okay, well I'll put him in B. He was.
He's Marky Buppa on the tracks, but live.
Something about him. I think it's his hair. Like, comment if you agree. Something about his hair really unsettled me. I don't know. No shade, no disrespect. You can call me Marcus Butler. You can call me, but I might not pick up.
Next we have Tyler Oakley, who is not British, but Cheyenne insisted he be in this video, and I get it. His vibes are extremely British YouTuber.
It was it. The flower crown, everything was always collabing with these British people, and he interviewed One Direction. That interview was everything.
He's honestly just missing the accent. Like, that's
Literally.
really what he's missing.
And he's the best. Now he has like the best personality. I like watched one of his YouTube videos the other day. Tyler Oakley is S tier.
And he's like an OG.
Yeah, no, he's been around. At his height, Tyler Oakley was it.
He was the YouTuber.
He was it. He was the LGBT.
And he had the best collabs.
LGBTQ plus.
He had the
YouTuber.
best collabs.
Oh yeah. And he was so funny. He would always go, "Hi guys, it's Tyler Oakley." Hey. I think Tyler Oakley had such a hold on 14-year-old girls for some reason.
Yeah.
Because he was gay too. Like he was openly gay back then. And we were still upset, like, 14-year-old girls.
He just had great vibes. Like,
yeah.
I just love. He just felt so wholesome.
Because 14-year-old girls were like, we liked Jack and Finn because they're so cute, right? But we loved Tyler Oakley. Like, he felt like one of us. He felt like my best friend.
We would die for him.
Yeah, no, I would die for him. I thought he was like I actually believed he was like my friend. So, S tier.
This is like the most S tier I've ever had in any ranking I've ever
Because Dan and Phil, Dan and Phil, they should be a level beyond S tier.
Dan and Phil are actually S tier.
Yes.
Now, last but not least, Troye Sivan.
Troye Sivan's Australian. He's from Melbourne, I believe.
Yeah.
But
And he eventually got out of the YouTube game.
to be even better. No, Troye.
He's one of the few cases that actually did like the legit transition
Yeah,
from
yeah.
YouTuber to musician.
He collabs with Ariana Grande. Like, I remember Troye and Tyler.
Troye
There was, like, a
and
huge
Tyler.
shit for them.
Troye and Tyler.
Troye, y'all remember Troye? I really like Troye. I was one of those people. Like, Troye was like the one that I watched religiously. Like, I watched all of his videos. I watched like his little films he used to be in, because he used to be an actor. Troye used to be an actor, and like I thought he was so cute before he came out. I had a big crush on him. I had a huge crush on him. So when he came out, I was like really happy for him. But I was like, oh, dang it! And he was younger too, so he was more like not our age. He was like a couple years older than us.
He's a sweetie pie.
Yeah, and I remember at the end of his videos, he would wink and go bye. That was his big thing. That was his big thing.
All of these YouTubers had such distinct like sign-ons or sign-offs. Like
They invented that.
Marcus
They
Butler
invented
being
that.
like, hello. So
But they invented that.
Troy's obviously
A tier. Because like the S tier people, they were like committed. They were committed to the YouTube game. Troye, it was like a stepping stone for him. I love Troye.
and we
I would die for Troye.
And we respect that.
But
this is about YouTube.
this is about YouTube. And so A.
That's our finished tier list. But let us know what you would change. It's very S heavy, but listen, like we like a lot of the British YouTubers.
Yeah, sorry.
Like you came here for the tea, but honestly, like this is what we had to give you.
Oh my god, what if I become famous one day and like he sees this?
That's what I always think.
I love you all. British YouTube was such a big part of my life.
We love you all. Anyway, so that was our tier list. Comment down below what you would change or what you would keep the same. I have another video coming out next Monday, so look out for that. And yeah.
This is the last you'll be seeing of me. Ever. Bye!
Should we have done this whole video in British accents? Maybe.
Oh, you're right.